Now, normally, folks, when we start this show, it's all happy, it's all giggles, it's all love, and it's all chatter. But I think with how today has gone, I first would like to say love and condolences, as well as this shit's got to stop. Number one, our heart goes out to everyone that was involved in the Minneapolis school shooting today. A lot
Wow.
is a lot has gone on in this world as far as what's been going on. It's for the second day of school. Y'all got to stop this first and foremost. A lot of this has got to stop, and we're sending our heartfelt condolences and prayers and love to everybody that was affected by the school shooting today. So, in order to make things better as people, we really have to be united, not divided. But speaking of being united, not divided, and making things better, this is where we come in. Because hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Deep into the Heart of Wrestling. From something that was tragic for something that'll put smiles on people's faces, this is what we are here to do. And introducing by my side, as always, is Mr. Roberto Davis. Don't mean to make it somber, but I think in this day and age, we need to do something to make people laugh, and that's what we are called on to do. Robert Davis, how you doing, man? I know it's been a very somber day here in the States.
You know what? And I'm glad you brought that up, because the thing about situations like this is it's really easy to say thoughts and prayers, this, that, and the other, and push it to the side. It needs to not be like that. These are things that we need to talk about, that we need to address, because it's gone on way too long. I have a child in school that's going to be in school for another 6 years. And we had she was just in California visiting me, and we had a conversation about this. And as her dad, the only thing I could do was apologize, because I told her, I hate this for you and your friends. You guys shouldn't have to have safety drills for fucking shooters. Why is that a thing? That shouldn't be a thing. These kids should be safe. And I think the blame goes on us as adults. We're supposed to be the ones protecting these kids, and we're failing miserably. So instead of just saying thoughts and prayers, it's gone beyond that. We need to start doing something, because nothing is not helping. But other than that, I am quite fine.
I felt every bit of that. And for those who want to echo Robert's sentiments, just look at what the mayor of Minnesota had to say about said situation today. Folks, we're above thoughts and prayers. We're just above just everything. It's time to take action and not just take reaction. And speaking of action and reaction, this one certainly acts and reacts within evoking emotions of what she brings to the table to this fine program, as she does within her life in her own right. The one, the only Miss Nicola McDonald. Nicola, again, somber day, but you always bring smiles upon our faces. How you doing, Nick?
I tried to. I didn't obviously know about this, so you've just enlightened me completely. And well, not enlightened, but yeah, prayers and love to every single person that affects, because it shouldn't be happening anyway, no matter where you're from. Everyone should be safe, not scared to go to school and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, wow. But yeah, I'm good. Much love to everyone and everyone affected by that. So yeah.
And I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, today on this particular program, we are back with more predictions, as we are going to predict the Clash in Paris, which will take place this Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The final WWE PLA on Peacock before they go to ESPN with WrestlePalooza next month. And the only things that will be left on Peacock are NXT and Saturday night's main event. Rob, I'll even ask you to start this first. Your thoughts on this being the final PLE on Peacock?
I want to make sure this thing is on, because what I'm about to say, I hope this reaches every TKO executive, every WWE executive. Some of us motherfuckers are going to have to get 2 jobs to start watching WWE.
Right?
Because, I mean, a Peacock subscription was what, maybe 8, 10, 11, 12 bucks. It's gone up in price over the years. But to pay $30 to watch a PLE
Wow.
for the ESP, you're gonna lose a lot of people, bruv. It's gonna get rough. We calculated it to, I think, in order to watch WWE program a month, it's gonna cost like $500.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got that much money to be wasting on trying to watch wrestling, just the basic shits.
Did you see like front row for WrestlePalooza is like $6,000 for like front row? And I'm like, $6,000.
And it wasn't too much longer after that. I saw what the tickets for WrestleMania were going for.
70. Whoever's paying $70,000 is out of their fucking mind.
For a ticket, one ticket.
For a front row ticket.
Ticket.
For $70,000, I better be in the fucking show. Like, you better let me get in a Superman punch. I throw somebody over the top rope. Hit a low blow or something, because $70,000.
Is this so much? Yeah, wow, I hate to think what the fuck it is for here.
Well,
Even
this
the
Wow.
green shirt guy is probably sweating that. Like, that's an
Jesus.
astronomical amount of money.
they don't get
Everything money-wise is going up, and we're going down, down, down.
and there's
Well, that's how it is in the
There
UK.
was even this report that said that TKO is aware of the the outlandish ticket prices and things being expensive, but ticket prices won't go down until the debt gets paid.
yeah,
How come we're paying for it?
exactly. But there are some suckers that are going to pay that money because they feel the experience is worth it, which WWE has a great product. But I'm just saying, that's their issue. That's the issue. It's too much fucking money for all of this.
$70,000.
$70,000.
That's
$70,000.
You know what time it is. Suck my dick. You
Number one.
agree to that one.
That's about $10K more than I make a year. Like, that's a year's worth of pay.
Yep. And they
No.
I
I can't do it.
I'm not even going to go into that for me personally. That's just like I'd have to sell my soul for that shit. Oh wait, I don't have one.
Yeah. Lucky
Oh
you.
well.
Lucky you.
Lucky us, yeah.
I mean, for real, like, AEW's $50. WWE is going to cost more since they're going over to ESPN. It's a lot for wrestling fans, man, to be paying for this stuff. It's a lot of money. It doesn't grow on trees, people. It's a lot of money.
You're gonna have to pick up some side hustles or something.
Side hustles or something.
Jesus, we'd all be on OnlyFans.
I'm just saying, sometimes you got to spin around your head and swing it like a helicopter. We're going to raise up in many different ways, God damn it. I tell you.
My OnlyFans is just me sitting there like this going.
Coming soon to OnlyFans, the Black Heart.
Yeah, the black heart is just the demon just sitting there.
The Black Heart's here. Watch Demoness tell you to suck her dick. Yeah.
Yeet. Number 2. So the expenditures aside of how these friggin' shows are just going to kill us, we also did have some other things that happened this week that we are going to get to after the predictions, involving one Karrion Kross and that punk bitch Raja Jackson, who can seriously fuck right off, because there was some plus that came out of this. So where to begin with this show? Because Clash in Paris has 5 good matches on it. They did announce that, unfortunately, as you know, Naomi, we wished her congratulations last week to her and Big Jim. Stephanie Vaquer was supposed to face Naomi for the Women's Championship. That match is now off. So Stephanie Vaquer now has to wait 1 week to find out who her opponent's going to be. And Adam Pearce said that they're just penciling stuff together. So we're going to find out next week who Miss Vaquer is going to wrestle for the Women's Championship. 2 title matches are going to be happening on SmackDown this week as Sami Zayn goes head-to-head with Solo Sikoa for the United States Championship. And for the Women's Tag Team Championship, it's Charlotte and Alexa Bliss against the Secret Hervis. So Charlotte and Alexa are going to be on SmackDown. And next week on Raw, we got AJ Styles and Dominic for the Intercontinental Championship, which is going to be cool. So yeah, 2 title matches before Clash in Paris and 1 after it. So a lot of wrestling going on. And of course, this week we're going to find out who the number 1 contenders are for the Wyatt Six and their tag team championships when the Street Profits take on the team of The Miz and Carmelo Hayes. So it's going to be interesting to see who's going to face the Wyatt Six next.
What's their team name? Miz Don't Miss?
It's Mellow Don't Know.
I'm going to complain. The only time I've ever won, you know where I'm going with it. They're Wyatt Six and the Horror House, or their own house, whatever, for brand all that. I am so jealous. I hate living in the UK. The only time.
Yeah. We were talking about that earlier today. Universal Studios Haunted Horror Nights, the Wyatt Six Haunted House. That's going to be in.
And I saw And he's actually going to be in there as well because I watched that interview I sent you both earlier, and he was talking about it, and it was like he was like, "I'm going to be there like quite a lot," and I was like, "Yeah, mate, okay, but yeah."
Imagine you turn the corner, there's a jump scare, and it's like, God damn, that guy looks like Uncle Cowdy. And he's
And
just
it turns out to be him.
looks like.
But no, that's the thing. Everybody online who has been to it has said it's been very fun. It's very much like the realest of reals. And I know Nicola is very, very jealous and wishes she was in the States.
White Six fan over here, so yeah, yeah, no, I am, but at the same time, I also accept it. At the same time, I'm just like, but why? Why do I live in the UK now?
So I gotta ask, who do y'all want to see the Wyatt Six face next? Street Profits again or Miz and Carmelo Hayes? Mello don't Miz.
I think another Street Profits match would be great.
Yeah. Also, what's with all the stalking they're doing? Like, they did it again last Friday. They were all popping. Like, Nikki came up the stairs and then stood there glaring and then went back down the stairs. And then Uncle, like, they're all in view. And it's like, oh, I'm liking this. This is our kind of thing.
Me too. Give me Nikki Cross and Julia. Give me Nikki Cross and whoever, man. Because if they're going to do that.
After, though, because he's been behind the Miz, like, twice now. So it's like, oh, are you going after the Miz? But they're not going after everyone by the looks of it because Solo's in shit.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm thinking is if they do have Mello don't Miz, which is still a funny tag team name, and I love that. If Mello don't Miz beats the Street Profits, they're losing to the Wyatt Six, and I think we're gonna get Wyatt Six and MFT after that. I think okay. First of all, with the MFT, did y'all see that bullshit? Y'all got to stop. Jeff Cobb. I'm not going to say JC Mateo. It's very hard to say JC Mateo, but people were going on social media saying that Jeff Cobb can't wrestle. What? Like New Japan, Olympian, Lucha Underground. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, Jeff Cobb can't wrestle. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Excuse me, motherfuckers.
I seen that before we got on here, and I didn't. I was hoping my mind was playing tricks on me because they're not really saying that. Are they really saying that? They're really saying
it's
that.
The same thing with Karrion Kross. They said the same thing with Jeff Cobb. It's the same thing.
It's a work. Shut up.
We'll get to that. But
you know what? This is why I am the demoness, because half the time I have to hold myself from murdering stupid fucking people.
But that's what the internet is. It's a bunch of stupid people that have no clue. That's what it is.
I mean, go watch Jeffrey Cobb do something in New Japan.
Exactly.
Lucha Underground. I mean, this fucking Olympian. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean he can't wrestle?
What the fuck are we talking about that he can't wrestle?
Stupid motherfuckers.
It's one of those things, folks. No, it's one of those things where I look at it when it comes to people in the IWC, you see a lot of stupid shit. And I mean, one of the things that really also came to my attention this week, speaking of stupid shit, and I had to mention this because we did see some stuff from both of the pay-per-views. So one thing I will mention, just because Nicola's here, in her one-on-one singles debut on a PLE, Blake Monroe got the victory over Jordan Grace at NXT Heatwave, which three, and that match was very good. She worked over the arm and hit her. Yeah.
I'm not denying it weren't a good match. It just irritated the fuck out of me. It's Jordan Grace. Why the fuck would you angry. Fucking gonna start throwing things at people.
Hate, rage, anger.
Rage. Hate. Now, here's the thing that got me. So they also announced at Heatwave that Sol Ruca, the Speed Championships, which it's a race against time, as we know, the Speed Championship, Speed, which was featured on WWE's social network on Twitter. They have now moved both belts, which is worn by Sol Ruca for the women's Speed title. And, of course, El Grande Americano is the Speed champion for the male, is now on NXT. They're doing a tournament to see who's going to face Sol Ruca at NXT No Mercy. And now what's cool about this, we're going to see people from NXT, the main roster, AAA, and TNA. Now, they did announce the 4 people who are going to be in it from every spectrum, if you will, every side of the globe. So representing the main roster is the former Speed champion Candice LeRae. Representing AAA is Fabi Apache. Representing NXT is up-and-comer Lainey Reed. Now, representing TNA is a babyface. I know who we would like it to be representing TNA, but it is not said person. It is Xia Brookside, which I'm very happy because if y'all have not checked out Xia Brookside,
Yeah, it should have been. Oh, it should have been our person, but yeah, all right.
Well, I mean that, and that's fine because Xia Brookside does have some NXT ties. So
yep, Robbie Brookside, yep.
Okay. I know, but still, I'd always pick her.
it's
I was like,
fine, but we would
Yeah,
definitely
that's fine.
prefer. We would prefer our person, but that's okay.
yeah.
I'm for it. Well, who do you guys want to see Sol Ruca face? Candice LeRae, Xia Brookside, Lainey Reed, or Fabi Apache?
Fabi Apache and
Fabi
Sol
Apache
Ruca
would be interesting. Yeah.
would be interesting.
I'll tell you why I don't think it's going to be her, because remember the last edition of the Triple Mania, she got into it with Natty, and I think we're going to get Natty in her, and I'm cool with that. If you want to do something different, Xia Brookside is the way to go, or Candice, because Candice never got a rematch.
Candice, yeah, no, not gonna do it. But yeah, no, I think you're right. I think Candice or Xia would be the penultimate choice for this.
And as we know, Candice LeRae has history with a certain someone in TNA, with Zachary Wentz and her boo there, this Gigi Dolan, Priscilla Kelly. Dare I say tampons? Had to get that out there. There it is. Oh God, she does.
There's a woman. There's a woman. There's like, oh no.
If we get a fucking part 2 of that on the indies now, no thank you. No thank you. And then first of all, I don't get how that woman, I don't get why we didn't see anything with her in NXT. This woman has fucking gone off the end with deep end on the indies. She's killing it. She's showing more of the personality that we know that Priscilla Kelly has. I don't understand it, but okay. And I also look at it from a stance like this as well. Here's something that we didn't understand that we all didn't even pick at NXT. Ash by Elegance is the new TNA Knockouts champion. I was thinking, like,
Dana Brooke is a fucking world champion.
Dana Brooke. It was good though. It was good.
What happened?
I don't know.
When did that one happen?
At NXT,
What?
she won. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay. Still should have been asked. Yeah, anyway.
Title is back in TNA, which cool. All right, that's
cool.
awesome.
I was mad they lost both belts in this one night. So it was like, oh,
Yes, but good for her. I mean,
yeah, congratulations.
She was always solid in WWE. She put in work. She gave it her best. I think now that she has an opportunity like this, it's put up or shut up time. So hopefully she does something with it. She's done pretty good work with this Ash by Elegance character. So
well, we mentioned it so many times, dude. When you come out of the WWE system and she's just known for doing the 24/7 stuff in her recent run, and then you give her this character that you're just like, oh God, what the fuck are we doing? And then it gets over. And I mean, she's now a double champion with the Ash by Elegance brand, and Nico's favorite person, the personal concierge. And whatnot there. So we get that. And I mean, on the other side of the coin, Oba Femi and Javon Evans had a hell of a main event. What is with throwing Javon Evans through tables? Like, seriously, this boy got some more air this week at NXT Heatwave, and Oba wins, but now we're getting Oba and Ricky Saints. Are y'all excited for Oba and Ricky Saints?
Oh, shit. They did. Claudio and Darby did the table spot today on Dynamite. And,
yep.
And just like Javon and Darby.
I like tables, but sometimes there are too many tables.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But Javon got yeeted. Darby got yeeted. Like
yeeted.
Yeah.
Suck my dick, yeah.
Yeah.
5,
4, something like that.
We've only been on there for like
it was a good match, man. It would have been cool to see the young OG win it, but that's the thing. He's young, and I think he'll have his time, and he's going to be a fantastic fucking champion.
Do you give it to Ricky Saints, or is he the one to beat Oba, or do you think we keep going with it?
Yeah, give it to Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints, baby.
Call Oba Femi to the main roster.
And we get our little on the friggin' side of it with Ricky Saints doing his thing, baby. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And on the other plate, TK fumbles.
That too. And speaking of TK, we will mention this. First of all, I saw Bag of Dicks opened up Dynamite tonight. Daniel Garcia and John Moxley. Listen, I get it. It was a fine showcase. But like Robert and I said in the chat, they should have had him become a member of the Blackpool Combat Club when he had the chance, instead of making him look like a dingus that he is now, like a creative wrestler, like a just average Joe. And I'm not talking about the Dodgeball movie. I'm talking about just an average son of a bitch. I look at it like this. Think of it like Be Cool, ladies and gentlemen, the infamous movie. You know what I'm talking about. The Rock, Uma Thurman, Vince Vaughn, John Travolta will be here all day. The cast, the Cedric Entertainer. Robert, you know what I'm talking about. You've seen Be Cool. You know what I'm talking about. Be Cool. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's like Vince Vaughn as Raji talking to his like assistant, the receptionist. You can't get away with having a nice ass forever. Eventually, you're going to have to develop a personality. Daniel Garcia has no personality, none out the wazoo, to be honest with you. He really doesn't even have a nice ass. Quite frankly, he's scratch your ass.
That is still one of my favorite lines from you.
Fuck yourself.
Thank you. Scratch your ass. Not like my dick, you scratch my ass. Just like you scratch my ass.
Now we did add a new counter to this show, folks, because now Nikla does have the SDNY counter. We now have the scratch your ass counter, so you will see how many times I say scratch your ass within this fine program. So now, Daniel Garcia, dude, are we going heel with this? What was that with Mox tonight? Are we thinking Death Riders, or what are we doing? Because it's just ridiculous. What's going on here?
I mean, personally, my thoughts. You need to take him off TV again.
There you go.
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, bye.
There's these memes going around about DG being the Mr. Potential, and he has all the potential in the world. It's just been squandered on stupid shit.
Again, he hasn't been relevant since the Jericho Appreciation Society, and then moving after that, nothing. He's had numerous.
Putting him with Jericho Appreciation Society was a dumbass move in my opinion.
It was, but they didn't capitalize on him beating Chris Jericho. They didn't. They just kept him around. Oh, you fucking pricks, Tony. Speaking of that, I did also have I did also have to mention this. Hook made his return to the 2300 arena tonight, beating up Wheeler Yuta, which is all right, I guess. Brother. So that happened.
Right. It's Wednesday today. Damn it. Okay, I must have missed that then.
Let's talk about what everybody's talking about over the weekend, which a lot of people loved if you're a sicko. And if you're the masses, a lot of people are just like, what the fuck? I wrote it in our chat. This motherfucker with this fork, like he's Abdul the Butcher. John Moxley literally put a fork in this motherfucker's ear at friggin', oh my God, the friggin' lights out steel cage match. Fork in Darby's ear. I'm going to fork you in the ear. May the fork be with you. Shit. Holy hell. God.
I like violence, so I did watch it. I didn't watch it at the time. I watched it, I think, the day after. I was doing something, and yeah, wow. I like brutality, but even that made me go.
Darby Allison has gotten his ass kicked all weekend, and
he deserves to freaking lay down, that man.
And he's probably not. We were just watching Dynamite before we got on here, and I was talking to Harold about this, and we're just like, it's absolutely mind-boggling that Darby has had maybe 1-2 like serious injuries in the entire time he's been in AEW, with all the wild shit that this man has done.
Mm-hmm.
As he got yeeted about 20 feet onto the announce table.
Now, I have to ask you.
He reminds me of Jeff Hardy so much, because he's exactly the same as Jeff used to do. Get beaten the fuck out of, and then still managed to get the fuck up.
Which low key, I'm glad Jeff is not in AEW anymore.
Yeah, me too.
He would be trying to do some of this shit.
The thing is, though, he's suffering so much for it now, so we all know what's going to happen. As much as we love Darby, as he gets hold up, man, is he going to feel that? He may not now, but he will do as he gets up, same as we all do. Still getting older, but you all do it quicker than we do, clearly, because you break enough bones daily.
I don't mean to burst out laughing, but y'all, this is what'll make these.
Yes, you do.
I know. Here's the best part about this. So, Mama Lark. Mom, I love you. Shout to Mom.
Hey, Mama Lark.
I already know what's up. So,
hey, Mama Lark.
I was watching the beginning with. First of all, I'm not calling them CNC, because if I call them CNC, I'm gonna start saying, "Gonna make you sweat." The CNC Wrestling Factory, fucking Cope and Christian are are gonna face the FTR at fucking All Out, which we knew. And my mom goes, "Oh God, really? They got them back together? This is just ridiculous. Like they're at their age." And I'm like, "Well, the Hardys are wrestling Team 3D at Bound for Glory." She goes, "That's different." And I'm like, "Thank you." And I laughed my ass off because exactly my point. The Hardy Boys never stop wrestling. Okay, it's the Hardys and Team 3D. I know Devon is gonna freaking get out there and do his thing because he's been working out with DDP Yoga. Bang! And whatnot, and he's gonna get the best of shape. But if you're asking me if I'm excited for Cope and Christian at friggin' Toronto, I'm kind of over it. How about you, Rob? You're kind of over it? Yeah, no.
Well, that lasted 30 seconds in my head and went, yeah, fuck it, bye, Grandpa and Spike, fuck off.
Even when I was a kid, all those years ago, I wasn't a fan of Edge and Christian. Like it was always the Hardy Boys. Like,
yeah.
5-second pose. Come on, Rob. You didn't do the 5-second pose.
I couldn't do it. Like once Edge stopped coming through the crowd, like I kind of gave up on him.
You think you know me?
Yeah, babe.
Man, and I'll be honest.
That was outside, by the way, that was outside my house. My window's open for some reason. At 4 o'clock in the morning,
if they were the Brood again, maybe. But this, nah.
No. You don't want the come on, you don't want the CNC Wrestling Factory that is Cope and Christian. Come on, Rob. No.
I'll put it this way, if I had a voodoo doll right now, I'd be stabbing it in the eyes. That's how much I want that to happen.
Get Christian a real shirt too.
Yeah, that too.
No
Actually, you know what? We don't want to get barred from TikTok again. I did not mean nothing I just said. I'm lying. I don't give a fuck.
Now,
suck it, TikTok.
Are you looking forward to Edge and Christian, or are you looking more to the Hardys and Team 30? Which one are you looking
Hardys. The whole, I've never really been, to be fair, if I'm honest, I've never been an Edge fan. I was always again, same as you and Rob. Hardys, entertaining. He was just a boring dude that just flecked his hair around. That was it to me. No, I just didn't like him in general. So, and also I don't like him now. So to me, it's just like,
yeah,
really? Why? Tony, you bored again?
Well, no, it's
have you lost your pajamas? Sorry.
Man, it's one of those things where I just look at it from a stance where it's just like you have so many people with so much potential that we're going to do this in Toronto because, Cope and Christian hometown. And I get the FTR thing because they're all friends. And Christian did have to talk about, hey, Wheeler, that bitch is dead, that being your father. Because Edge was like, friggin', y'all are a bunch of sickos, and that bitch is dead. Woohoo. He made the dead dad joke. Woo. I'm whatever with it. I'm kind of indifferent, but I'm just like, it's the same stuff. Speaking of the same stuff, here's where I also get mad at the sickos. I do it for the sickos. So, Brodito, which I'm very happy that Brody King. Brody King deserves it. He's worked his butt off. I'm happy he's got a championship. But they had Ricochet and the goddamn Timu MFTs known as the Gates of Agony. And I like the Gates of Agony, but they don't mean jack shit right now. And I hate to say that, but truth is truth. Not really, though. Sorry, not sorry. What? And everything that goes into what? And everything that goes into. So we're going to get a feud now with the Hurt Syndicate and Ricochet and the Gates of Agony. And the reason for it is because 8 months ago, the Hurt Syndicate made Ricochet look like a cuck, a bitch, if you will, about not getting that business card. And Ricochet's like, who's the bitch now? Like Henry Rollins and the new guy. And it's just like, really? It's like 8 months later, we're following up on this, which was a throwaway segment. So it's like, hey, remember that time when you were a bitch to me? Yeah, well, fuck you now. And then fans are like, long-term booking? And I'm like, no, because it was a throwaway. And a prime example, last year when AJ Styles, who we like, and LA Knight, who we also like, were WrestleMania, AJ came back and helped friggin' John Cena against, and John Cena and Cody against the friggin' Solos group with the Tama Tonga and Tagaloa at the time. When they beat up AJ and he comes back and then he hits LA Knight, it's because he was pissed that LA Knight took his spot in the tag match against Solo and Jimmy. So it made sense. It was a callback. This is bullshit because we have to get Ricochet and friggin' the Gates of Agony now. So, Rob, what are your thoughts on this feud? Who gives a fuck?
I don't.
So we talked about this last night on Kicking It with the TSK. We have a review show for Forbidden Door, which will be out, so go check that out. Shameless plug, actually not shame because I have none.
No, we don't.
We need a whole reset. Like get the button, the reset button. Can't find my reset button, but on the entire tag division of AEW, hit the reset button, please, for the love of God, because at one time this was the premier place for tag team wrestling, and it is utter shit right now. You have so much potential in the tag teams in this company, in this division, and it sucks. And it shouldn't.
Yeah, you're not wrong on any part of that. And I mean, you don't have Private Party because I'm going to say right now they're probably going to leave when their contract expires. Danhausen wants to get the fuck out, but Danhausen got his stuff extended because of injury. So you have a lot of people that right now that are just sitting. And
we were actually going through the list on the show.
Oh shit!
And Santana and Ortiz.
Yes,
did fuck all with them. Yeah. Best friends.
Fuck
nothing. All. Dark Order. Nothing. Like you've got so much here and you're doing shit with it.
No, but we can have friggin' people like Jet Speed, and I like Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight, but come on. Like come on, like that it's a random thrown together team, and it's the way it is.
It is, and it's great. Mike Bailey should be going for a title right now.
All right, we are not going to call Mike Bailey what Jim Cornette calls Mike Bailey. Did you hear what our good friend James E. Cornette called Mike Bailey?
No.
Hong Kong Phooey.
Hong Kong Phooey. The sad thing is that nobody under 40 is probably going to get that reference.
No, that's the problem. Fucking goddamn Hong Kong Phooey with his fucking bare feet. Goddamn it. We got fucking Julia Hart shooting arrows out of her fucking chest.
Lord.
Fucking Naomi's got a fucking baby and she's supposed to be the goddamn baby face. Fucking Eagle. Got a fucking Nelson goddamn pregnancy.
Jimothy.
Jim. It's called Women Get Pregnant. It doesn't have
it is the facts of life for like most all women, funny enough.
Should she have
baby later? God damn it!
Should she have turned face before she got pregnant? Before she was Netflixing and chilling.
Do you have a wife or any kids or daughters? Seriously? Oh, dick you. Well, she's got a wife and he knows how this shit works.
Well, yeah, but I mean, stories about him and his.
There's some stories there, buddy.
I don't need to know. I've got a very dodgy imagination as it is. I don't need that added. No, thank you.
I'm going to quote.
I'll keep my dark thoughts up here safer.
I will quote. I will quote a West Coast rapper in this. Pass it to the homie. Now you hit it. That's Jim Cornette and his wife. Ain't no fun.
The homies can't get.
Think evil thoughts. Think evil thoughts. Evil thoughts.
Those are evil thoughts, brother.
Not my kind of evil thoughts.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Nope.
We're gonna have nightmares.
I'm line to ride the goddamn train. All right, now I'm done. So we'll move on to the back right now. Woo! 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 Kentucky, baby, Kentucky, give me some Kentucky Fried Chicken, you motherfucker! Goddamn Dairy Queen. All right, I'll move on. So, Jim Cornette's sexual escapades aside, we will get into Clash. It could be worse. We could be talking about Space Mountain again if you like.
No, thank you.
Oldest ride, longest line.
You, dickhead. All right, so it's never not going to be funny.
Hi, Rick.
Hi, Rick. So let's get into Clash in Paris. So the first match that we're going to get into, it's because it's news that has been all the rage. For the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship, Becky Lynch goes one-on-one with WWE Hall of Famer. So Kelly Osbourne this week was very, very pissed.
Legend.
And we are going to showcase why. So this was tweeted by Kelly Osbourne on Instagram after this. Becky Lynch, first of all, she tagged the Becky Lynch fan page, not the real Becky Lynch. So the Becky Lynch fan page was scrambling like, hello, that's not Becky, that's me. I'm just a fan. I didn't say this to you, Kelly. I'm not Becky Lynch. So she had to do some scrambling. And she wrote, "You're a disrespectful dirtbag. Birmingham would not piss on you if you were on fire. Hashtag Birmingham forever. Shame on the WWE for allowing such things to be said about my father and his home." And then we will get into what exactly she had to say, because a lot of stuff needs to be going on here, because there was a recent report about all of this. So here's what Becky Lynch had to say on Raw this week. "You can have your match, but in Paris at Clash, because I'm not wrestling in Birmingham. The only good thing that came out of here died a month ago, but in fairness to Ozzy Osbourne, he had the good sense to move to LA, a proper city, because if I lived in Birmingham, I'd die too." So according now to Brian Alvarez of Figure4Online.com, and as we all know, Brian Alvarez is also with that boy, Uncle Dave. Do it with me now.
Clean your fucking office.
Thank you. And Brian Alvarez Brian Alvarez is also the same one who said that Tessa Blanchard and Indy Hartwell sucked. And on that note, Brian, this is what we say about you. Boom shakalaka. So let's get
go scratch your ass.
Go scratch your ass, Brian Alvarez. Go scratch your ass, Brian. So here's what happened. Right. This is what he reported on his Figure 4 Online. So WWE is considering offering a public apology in the aftermath of Becky Lynch's Ozzy Osbourne promo on Raw. "I was told WWE is embarrassed, and they're probably going to do an apology," Alvarez claimed. "They may not, but if you look about how many times WWE has actually apologized for something, it ain't many. And there's discussion about doing a public apology. I know they talked about doing a private apology." Alvarez's comments aren't exactly conclusive, pointing out that an apology might not happen. So if I'm WWE, because this has happened before, I still remember of the days of ECW in 2006 when Matt Striker and his dong, before he was showing us his dong. There's a lot of dongs you can see. So Matt Striker, that dong, the dong, dong, dong. Excuse me while I whip this out. So spent like a helicopter. So Matt Striker was cutting a promo on ECW. Mind you, when this happened, folks, this was days after the crocodile hunter himself, Steve Irwin, passed away. And he did this motion. He did this motion with his chest. Like this man literally just got attacked by the Stingray like about a week ago, and WWE made an apology like, "Hey, we fucked up." So that happened. I mean, we look at it in the days of storylines where stuff we knew was happening, like Jerry Lawler when he was wrestling Michael Cole going into WrestleMania 27. Jerry Lawler's mother just passed away, and Michael Cole a week later said, Jerry, you're going to disappoint your mother, and talked about his mother a week after she died. Dare I mention 2006, Randy Orton, 3 months after Eddie Guerrero died. "Hey, Ray, why are you looking up there? Eddie's not in heaven. Eddie's down there in hell." So we've seen we've seen many of these happen where we mention family members, but in this scenario, like Kelly probably had no idea that it was storyline or whatever okayed it, and she probably WWE didn't say, "Hey, we're going to do this about your father." It's just to get heat. It's not like what have you. So I mean, I would be pissed too if I'm sitting there and I had no idea this was going to happen. I don't blame Kelly Osbourne, to be completely honest with you. The man just passed away. Like, fucking don't be disrespecting Ozzy like that. Rob, what are your thoughts on what happened here before we get to your predictions?
Yeah, with this, it was just like, okay, cool, you got the heat. Great, but Ozzy Osbourne is probably one of those people that's in the same column as Crocodile Hunter. Nobody hates him.
No.
And if they do, it's probably for a stupid fucking reason. It was probably too soon to make that joke.
Not even a month.
Yeah. I understand the thought behind it, but maybe a little more thought could have went into it, and maybe cleared it with the higher ups, because I seen that it wasn't approved by WWE either, and I'm sure Kelly isn't very hard to get a hold of, and I'm sure Sharon is still not okay. And to have that be said, yeah, you probably take this on the chin. We fucked up.
You know what it also reminds me of, even if you want to see it in like recent day, remember like 10 years ago when Paige turned heel and she said the shit that she said about Reed to Charlotte, like even on that was even, I know that had been years, but still, like with how Reed passed away and how much that means to Charlotte, I'm sure they okayed it, but still, it's a young man who died of an overdose. Like that was like heartbreaking when that happened, dude.
Yeah, that's those lines that you probably don't want to cross.
Yes.
Mhm.
Now we'll get to that. Now, Nicola, I'm going to ask you before we also get to our predictions, your thoughts on Becky's line and Kelly Osbourne's response.
I get, like everyone said, she said it out of hate, but at the same time, he's not been gone even a month. And obviously, if Sharon was in her right mind right now, it wouldn't have been Kelly responding. It would have been that, because we know you do not mess with Ozzy's name with Sharon around. She will throw water at you or literally go for you. Simple as.
Yeah,
But obviously,
I mean,
clearly,
she might be 70, but she will fuck
she's
you
still,
up.
yes. But the problem is, right now, they should be left alone. And then obviously, Kelly's reacted as every daughter would. And at the same time, being obviously from the UK as well, that's the other thing. Becky's from Ireland, so you think, what the hell? But I get it. But then she's like Birmingham, and I think obviously as well, Birmingham is a big settlement to Aussie. He's born there. His funeral was there. So then she's saying that. I can understand the anger, but I do think that someone should be like, wait, you need to tone it down a bit. Because to be fair, I kind of lost a lot of respect for her for that one. It's more like you just disrespected a freaking legend to make one stupid statement.
Well, that's my thing.
But then you fucked up WWE by letting her do it. So yeah, screw you lot, kind of thing.
No,
don't drop the title to Nikki.
Oh God, we'll get to that
You
now.
know what? Yeah, I can't deal with that either. Jesus, she's driving me just as batty as fucking Becky is. But
that was my thing about Raw with the promo. Like she paved the way, and I'm like, look, I get it, I really do. But when I think of paving the way, I think Alita, Trish Stratus, Jacqueline, Molly Holly, all these women. I get it for women nowadays, and I'll say this, and I know this is probably going to get me heat by the Bella Army, which I'm scared. So I look at it like this. When it comes to the Bella Army's coming after me. So look, I don't
hate Barbie girl. That might work.
I don't hate I really don't hate those girls. But my thing too is the only reason that these girls got popular is because of Total Divas and Total Bellas. They brought women who didn't watch professional wrestling, who only watched their reality TV show, into wanting to pursue a career in professional wrestling. I give them that. From the wrestling standpoint, they sucked. They were the drizzling chits. They came from the Diva era, and yes, a lot of women came from the Diva era, but if you look at the Give Divas Chance of Movement, the match that they had was against Paige and Emma. It really wasn't going towards the Bellas. It was going towards the fact that you just brought these two women from NXT, a la Paige, a la Emma, and we wanted to see the NXT girls get more time. It wasn't necessarily meaning the Bella Twins, and they just adopted that as like, oh, we started the Give Divas a Chance movement. So we're going with the Divas era versus the Women's Evolution era. So you're combining those two, and here we are now with Becky and Nikki Bella. But in this particular scenario, I'm going to go Becky. Nikki Bella does not need the title. And to the person that commented on our short from the last one where we talked about Becky and Trish, you dumb son of a bitch. And I don't even hate you.
Made a comment.
Oh, God.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, they were going after me because it's just like, oh, you know, Tiffany really needs to take that loss to Trish Stratus. Trish got to lose. And I'm just like, bro. Like, her last match, Tiffany and Trish won as a team. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and I love Trish Stratus. She hasn't lost a beat. The match with Tiffany was great. And she's 49 and almost 50 and looks fucking amazing. But 49-year-old Trish Stratus.
Jesus, I'm 40 and I look old.
Right. 49-year-old Trish Stratus does not need to be the women's champion in 2025. She is there to put over the younger talent. Much like we said with Rosemary, and I know we hate that she loses, but she's there to help elevate the younger talent. That's the job. It means nothing if it doesn't hurt her in the slightest if she loses to Tiffy, and it was fucking good. So shut your punk ass mouth. And dare I say to you, sir, go scratch your ass. So, with that being said, you're entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong. So in this particular scenario, I am going with
I'll put in another word for you. Shut the fuck up. No one cares. Bye-bye.
Becky Lynch to win over Nikki Bella. I'm also
Yeah.
pissed because Lyra Valkyria should have beat her last month, but you did the thing with Bailey, and now if Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs Bailey,
Like Cuckoo Bailey.
does not beat Becky Lynch, it makes no fucking sense. So Becky Lynch to retain over Nikki Bella, she's going to get a big win. Rob, Becky, or Nikki Bella?
Becky, unfortunately, I'm in the boat with you. We're going to Titty City, but Lyra shouldn't have lost. Hashtag Lyra shouldn't have lost. And I hope Nikki doesn't win. I don't even know why this match is even a thing, but Trish looks amazing, almost 50, but she's doing what she needs to do. Jesus.
People just really need to like actually analyze this, like really, and look at it for what it actually is, instead of the fact that you love Trish Stratus and all these legends that are coming back, which I get. But Nikki Bella does not need to be a women's intercontinental champion in 2025. She doesn't. She's there to help elevate the younger girls, and that's the point. And not also call Stephanie Vacquer. That should not be happening as well. So Becky Lynch, we're on the same boat. Nikki Bella or Becky Lynch, Nicola?
See, I'll just say Becky. I'm just say this though, considering what she's done now, she is not in interviews. In reality, she's nice normally.
Yeah.
So this is why this is throwing me so much, because she's legit nice. So why the fuck? Anyway, yeah, Becky. Even though I really just like you right now, but anyway, whatever. Not that you care, but whatever.
I'm so indifferent on this match because I'm like, you could have gone so many ways, but I understand it.
I would rather seen Bailey if she wouldn't go in Cuckoo too. Love it, by the way.
Yes, me too. And also the development of the hugger, and is she going to go with the heel Bailey role model or the hugger? It was a nice dynamic this week on Raw. But again, like Nikki Bella, I get it. It's a big match for Paris, but I'm kind of very much indifferent on this matchup. I mean, Becky Lynch making fun of her with the "you can't see me" thing with the Cena relationship, but I'm just like, whatever. It's literally like whatever, like whatevs, like it's fucking Clueless, whatevs with Alicia Silverstone. But fuck, like goddamn. Anyway, we'll move on to the next matchup. So the next matchup I'm actually looking forward to because these two have history. This man beat him for his first United States Championship back in 2013 and 14, around that time period before we got his big match with Cena in WrestleMania in 2015. In a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match, it is Sheamus against Rusev. Bangers after bangers after bangers these guys have been having. Rusev, when he came in just beating up on everybody, and you give Sheamus, who he has history with from the League of Nations, and like I mentioned, the United States Championship feud back in the day, these two have been killing each other. They've been mollywopping each other. Dare I say, they have been absolutely beating the ever-loving piss out of each other. This is what I call a good old-fashioned brute, a good old-fashioned slug, and just beating the crap out of each other. Now, the Donnybrook match that we've seen as well, we've seen it contested with the Brawling Brutes against Imperium. We saw Sheamus against Butch, a.k.a. Pete Dunne, as well as a.k.a. El Grande Americano Numero Tres and whatnot. So we've seen that happen. We've seen Sheamus and Drew McIntyre in the Donnybrook. The Donnybrook match is pretty much exactly what it is. It's a street fight, but you also have barrels of Irish brandy and shillelaghs that are at ringside. So you incorporate that Irish feel mixed with some overall badassery. It's a hell of a night at the pub, if you will. So with that being said, if we're going to end this feud, it doesn't hurt if he takes the L. I got to go with Sheamus, if you will, to quote Santino Marella. Sheamus. I'm going with Sheamus to win over Rusev. Doesn't hurt either one, whoever wins or loses. I'm going Sheamus, though, because I want to see fella win with the bangers. Rob, Sheamus or Rusev? Good old-fashioned Donnybrook, baby.
You know, it would be cool to see Sheamus win. But I think in this instance, I'm going to go Rusev because we were having this discussion. I forget who it was. It might have been me and Kyle, me and Harold, me and Mo.
Who the fuck is Kyle?
Who the fuck is Kyle?
Fuck you.
As far as what Rusev is doing now,
yeah,
like, what's the difference between Rusev and Miro?
Really nothing. Really nothing.
Yeah. Exactly. So we kind of reached this point where like he needs to do something, like, because then him coming back to WWE was a waste, and we had to stop wasting because it's not good to be wasteful. So I think if we have a good match, and I know we will because this is going to be a good match, Rusev takes the win here, and we move on to something else. I think depending on where Solo's at, if we can get Rusev and Solo somewhere in there, Rusev and Dom, I think would be interesting. If we can get Lana to come back,
is the best. Lana number 1.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we can even get Matthew Reinhold over there, Mr. Aiden English, to come back.
Rusev,
Rusev Day. You know, there's a lot of possibilities, a lot of roads we can traverse, and I hope we go down one because we're kind of stuck right now, and it sucks to be stuck. So Rusev on all days, Rusev Day.
I think I agree with you because I mean Donnybrook is Sheamus' specialty. He's only lost one, and that was to Drew McIntyre.
That's true.
The Rusev thing, if you really look at what he's done, besides the Sheamus feud, what has he done? He's beaten up American Alpha. Like, who hasn't beaten up Otis and Akira Tozawa? Much like I mentioned him before, Bag of Dicks Garcia. Who hasn't beaten Daniel Garcia? You still suck, fucker. You still suck.
We're planning to go beat up American Alpha later, so
hey man, and I like them. But anyway, so you mentioned Matthew Reinhold. Probably on a side note, one of the best NXT segments ever was him and friggin' Big Cass, Colin Cassidy at the time, when they did the sing-off, right? So Aiden English is singing because that was his gimmick. He was the singer before the Vaudevillains and all that stuff. He does this thing, and then Big Cass in his style goes, instead of "Oh Danny boy, oh Aiden boy, you are SAWFT soft," and it was hilarious. If you've not seen this music segment, it's great. And then he sings "My Girl" in the form of "We all think you suck, you suck. We all think you suck, you suck." So with that being said,
you fucking suck.
You fucking suck. God rest his soul. Join the promo league, you fucking pussies. With that being said, Sheamus and Rusev, the Donnybrook match. I'm going for Sheamus. He is going for Rusev on Rusev Day. Nicola McDonald, are you going with Sheamus or Rusev? It's a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. Come on, man.
I'm going to go with Sheamus because I actually know who he is.
You mean you don't know about Rusev, Miro?
Of course, no, I'm joking. Of course I do. I don't. No, I'm kidding. Sheamus though, all the same, because he just makes me laugh. So I'm just like, yeah, fuck it.
Did I ever tell you that? You're going Sheamus to 2 for Sheamus, 1 for Rusev. Did I ever tell you Mama Lark hates Lana? And here's where this story came from, folks. So if you've not, Total Divas was on, and it was the episode where Rusev and Lana were getting married. Now this woman wanted to spend all this money on a fucking circus-themed wedding. I'm talking about elephants, and all this shit at like the fucking carnival and shit. And you're going on this man for buying a fucking Jaguar. It was a nice fucking car, boy. And you're going fucking hog wild on him for getting a fucking nice ass ride and wanting to drive and look styling and profiling and stylish. Well, you want to fucking get elephants like it's fucking Dumbo up in this bitch? Are you fucking kidding me? So yeah, that was where the hatred kind of started for Lana, really, as far as the Total Divas stuff goes. I digress. Have you not seen this episode? This woman fucking went hog wild over a man buying a car when you got fucking elephants and shit like it's the fucking goddamn carnival. Fuck.
Yeah, that's my kind of fucking
hilarious. Absolutely comedy.
What did they really? A bunch of hot dogs and actually, I'd gladly. That'd be a happy day for me. Hot dogs and back.
It's like that fucking scene in fucking. It's like that scene in Joe Dirt with David Spade. Just who do you love? And then Jamie Presley's getting all hot and bothered, eating her cotton candy. Good God, Joe Dirt. Fucking if you life's a garden, dig it. Life's a garden, dig it. The best line. Get you a hamburger and some French fries. You come on, you crying, boy? Def Leppard sucks. Anyway, I digress. I'll quote that movie all day. So,
good Lord.
Was it Grown Ups too when they put him in the tire and he rolls down the hill in the tire?
It's like that scene in the new guy with friggin' DJ Qualls and Eliza Dushku.
Yeah.
Hi, Ed Liggett, tuba. Ah! All right. Anyway.
We went on an Adam Sandler right now, I swear to God.
Good Lord. All right, so next matchup on this card. You know what? We'll do this match next. Final two. They also intertwine. It is the next match in his retirement tour. his first match as a babyface in his retirement tour, the back end. As here we go now.
You saved the best 2 matches for last, huh?
Well, we got John Cena goes one-on-one with Logan Paul.
My time is now.
Oh,
I get it.
Sleep.
I get it. I get it. At Money in the Bank, he said that Logan Paul does WWE better than WWE than anyone, and now he called him a dumbass. John Cena's in his babyface run. Logan Paul said, "You switched up. I never switched up. I am not a hypocrite like you, John. Sign a cohabitational agreement." And John Cena, if you remember back earlier this year, eliminated Logan Paul in the Royal Rumble, so there's some history here. And John Cena, the best part of this whole fucking thing, he cut this epic promo on Logan Paul on SmackDown, talking about he's a backflip YouTuber who sells salt water. Oh my goodness! And the fact that you're just using it to brand it so you can go buy yourself a Pokemon card. And as he said, if you don't step up, I'm gonna beat the ever-loving shit out of you. And fucking I should be facing Dominic Mysterio, AJ Styles, the Usos, and Jacob Fatu. And people think I'm wasting time on you. Facts! Facts, I say! Facts! And this has been the best part of this absolute feud. John Cena absolutely mollywobbling, verbal assassinating Logan Paul, sending his ass back to the Disney Channel while you're at it. I'm loving what I saw from that promo, and I cannot wait for John Cena to absolutely put the boots to asses on Logan Paul at Clash in Paris. So with that being said, John Cena, his last time is now, and Logan Paul, you could fuck to the left, fuck to the right, spin around, go fuck yourself tonight. Rotate on it! Yeet! We'll start
piece of shit.
We'll start with Nicola with those sentiments, especially after that. So, Nicola, are you going with John Cena or Logan Paul?
Well, you know what? I am liking John Cena's babyface, so I can literally say John Cena now without going, he's gone up again. But it's also the way he verbally abused him. I was like, fuck it. Finally. So, I mean, they've all told him anyway, but he was not liked at all. He never is, but he's making me hate him more and more. I know that's the point of this stupid dickhead, but at the same time, it's like, no. And then when you've got your own kids going, why is Logan Paul in wrestling, mum? What the fuck's going on? And I'm like, how the hell do you know? Oh, you're a kid on TikTok. I was like, yes, don't get me. And I sit there having a rant with him for over an hour about how much of a prick he is. And why he should be even in WWE. Anyway, whatever. What do I know? John Cena. Fuck you, Logan Paul. Suck my dick. You.
Rob, are you going John Cena or Logan Paul?
Yeah, we're got to go to John Cena. We're probably never ever going to choose Logan Paul.
Over my dead. Oh, wait.
Yeah. He ate his ass alive on that promo, though. And went outside and pushed the Prime bottle over.
That was amazing. That was the best part.
Brilliant.
That was the best part. But, yeah, it's just kind of surreal that we've got Super Cena for a couple months. And this might be the best couple of months of the run.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
But why are these fucking matches, though? I thought the other twat come back to go against him, and now we've got Logan Paul.
Hold on. So on SmackDown, we found out that Nick Aldis told John Cena, hey, I heard from Brock Lesnar, and then Logan Paul knocked him out, which they had to reshoot because if you saw the UK version and the US version, Logan Paul barely hit John Cena.
Barely. He didn't even touch him. He looked stupid. I saw that because I was like, wait, and I saw the other version and went, oh my God, you can't even eat him properly. What the fuck? Get out.
That's the thing, too, is because
get
the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
We have to wait.
There's the door. That way. Taxi. Fuck off.
Just don't even get on the yacht.
Don't even get on the yacht. So, well, the thing is, we have to have Cena and Lesnar now at WrestlePalooza so Tony can have a heart attack. Because that's the point. We got to make Tony.
You both assholes.
You both assholes want to main event with John Cena and Brock Lesnar. Go fuck yourselves. So we have to have that. So we're going to get that at WrestlePalooza. And I'm going to say that right now. If John Cena doesn't beat Brock Lesnar, that makes no sense. Because if he's on the babyface realm, Brock can literally fuck off. And we had this discussion too. Morally, he's a piece of shit. But if you look at that guy, he is, for real. If you look at the lawsuit, which I know he's mentioned 40-something times, even Janelle Grant admitted in the lawsuit, nothing happened. So morally, he can fuck right off. But legally, he got cleared, which sucks, but we're going to get him for this run, which it makes sense. But after that, Brock can fuck off. Like, literally, seriously and figuratively
You
speaking.
should have fucked off the first time.
I feel you. But it's business. A lot of people should fuck off, but they're here.
Especially Logan Paul.
Send your
I'm
ass
sorry,
back.
they fire legends and leave that piece of shit. Don't even get me started. Yeah.
We said it with Teddy. He draws. Unfortunately, he draws. I don't get
I
why.
know, but then you've got legends like Killer Cross. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If I had to choose, it would always be Cross over that piece. But no.
I agree.
Oh,
but
someone needs to fucking slap.
But we don't look at wrestling now like that. Like he's mentioned it out of everybody. It's all about the viral moments now. We got to have the viral moments.
Cross has had loads of viral moments. Many more than that piece of shit.
Yeah. So with that being said,
bring Cross back. Get rid of Logan Paul. That's my opinion on it.
Yeah. So we'll
Fire
go to
Paul. Keep Cross. Simple.
We'll go to our next match, as it is the Tribal Thief against the Tribal Chief, as the OTC himself, Roman Reigns, goes one-on-one with the Shula Fala. The Shula Fala! I'm really looking forward to this match. I really am. If I had to pick one to win, just because Bronson did take the pin in the SummerSlam match with Jay and Roman, it doesn't hurt if Roman Reigns loses. So I got to go big Bronson Reed on this one, just because. Or if they have Roman win, I see Braun Breaker. Deal with me now, Braun Breaker. Boy,
got the dog in him.
Got the dog in him and some rabies. I definitely see that going. I'm just going to go with my gut. I want to go Bronson Reed on this, and I think it's going to be really good. Rob, Bronson Reed or Roman?
You know what? I would never go against the Tribal Chief, but I think in this instance, I think it would be fun if Bronson won here. I think it would create a very interesting dynamic, and it would elevate Bronson to a new level, like they've been trying to do, but have been failing miserably for the last couple of years.
Ooh, okay. I like your style. I think, honestly, this is the best that he's been booked. Like, since he's been back, this is the best that he's been booked.
Agreed.
Ooh. Nicola, Bronson Reed or Roman Reigns?
Bronson Reed, so I can see him nick Roman Reigns' trainers again, just for the fun of it. He keeps nicking his shoes, and I know about shoe fees. So, yeah. But no.
Roman's going to need some shoes.
He is. Still
didn't take the shoes.
Oh, Tribal Chief, what size do you wear?
Yeah, I want to rob your shoes, mate. But I do like how the fact they keep coming out of him wrapped around his neck, and he's just standing looking at Roman and going, "Look what I've got," and he's just like, "Why'd you lick his shoes, dude? Seriously."
I did enjoy the promo. This guy's Samoan. Your ass belongs to me.
That was awesome. This is like again, this is why we like what we're doing here with these, because it's away from the title picture. It's something that we can build Roman going back after, and you highlight Bronson and Braun Breaker because the B squared, if you will, B and B, Braun and Bronson, have really been highlighted by being with Heyman, and it's a step forward in the right direction for building these guys up. And I mean, it's good to see. And I mean, we're all going Bronson in this because, well, we love our Tribal Chief and we do acknowledge him, but we do need to see something different. So I'm in agreement with both of you. And this one we might actually differ in, but this is what makes us great about these fine prediction shows, ladies and gentlemen. So while we were all for Bronson, we are now going to go to the main event of Clash in Paris. We're already there. It's only 5 matches on this show, so we're already there. It is a fatal 4-way match for the WWE World's Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins defends against L.A. Knight. Yeah. Jey Uso. Yeet. And finally, CM Punk.
I saw something from line, and I don't know if it's been the same, but it made me laugh. And thank you very much, Jey Uso. Yeet.
Yes, he super kicked CM Punk. Don't trust Punk, as Roman Reigns said. He super kicked Punk on Raw.
You have no idea how much I was smiling at that when he started, and he did the whole that and did the yeet stuff again. And I was like, just sitting there going, yeah. I always liked you, but yeet. I've nicked your word and added it to my sentence, but yeet.
it's been really great to see, like, can they coexist? Because the common enemy is Seth Rollins, and I'm going to say it right now. I'm eliminating CM Punk from this because I think the Mania match that we're finally going to get is Punk and Rollins, and that's where Punk beats Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship to give Punk a proper run. I don't see Jay right now, and I really don't see LA Knight right now. I think we're going to get something in the upcoming months going towards War Games, so I'm curious to see the dynamic here. But if I got to pick someone, I got to go with the architect himself, the visionary, the revolutionary, Seth Rollins.
Whoa.
Whoa. Rob, Seth, LA Knight, Punk, or Jey Uso?
I kind of have the same sentiment you do. The 8-man would be cool again, but I don't think it's his time quite just yet. Punk, absolutely not. I mean, he'll get his run. He's
otherwise.
What he's 47. LA Knight's 40. That's 100 years old. The math checks out, and I've verified it. As you know, I am a stat man. But yeah. And we got to do something with LA Knight. It's wild that at one point this man was the hottest in the company. But Cody comes back, falls down the card. Punk comes back, falls down the card.
I mean,
it's unfortunate. But
can you make a case as well, though, that he's one of those guys, like when he was United States champion, we all cheered because he finally got it. But also at the same time, too, do you think he's one of those guys where he's great in the chase, and even if he doesn't have a belt, he's still super over?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, man. So I agree with you wholeheartedly, and I know we're going to get Cody and Drew at WrestlePalooza, which I still chuckle at.
Why?
Because Drew tagged him in it.
Why?
Because
I got it.
So Nicola, are you going with Seth, Punk, Jay, or LA Knight? Yeah.
Yeet.
Fair enough. Okay, so we want to see Jay win the title back too. So I agree with you on that because the poor guy. Oh, we love you, Jay. We do. Yeaton.
I did that guy. Yeah. Even though I have to apologize for having to suck my dick to your first part of it, but fuck it. Good. Yeet.
Jay will be like, "Oos, why are you telling people to suck your dick?"
And I'll go, yeet.
Yeet.
3 letters, 1 word. Suck my dick.
So that remind me nervous to beat any of our favourite wrestlers because Jesus, I'd be running out the door going, "Oh fuck no. CM Punk was chasing after me because I keep calling him a dickhead."
So ladies,
I'm joking.
Yes.
Before you comment trolls start coming after us or me, please do.
So with that, So with that being said, that was Clash in Paris. Only 5 matches, 2 other ones on SmackDown and 1 on Raw. So with the official card, that is it for the predictions.
Well, goddamn.
I know. It's not fucking Tony where we're predicting like 10, 20 matches or having double the predictions. One show, it's great. It's perfect.
Only daylight outside my house. It's darkness still, so yeah.
Now,
1 show, 5 matches.
One thing I will say this is if y'all want to check us out on our next predictions before we get into the final topic, I figure we switch it since we do the topics first and then the predictions. But yeah, our next show that we'll be predicting is WWE When Worlds Collide, which will be on September 13th, I believe. And the main event of that show is El Hijo del Vikingo defending the AAA Mega Championship against Dominic Mysterio, which I know a lot of people are going to be invested in because we want to see if Dirty Dom will be the king of the luchadors and take that AAA Mega Championship. We're probably going to see the Iguana. We're probably going to see Layeska. Hell, if Demonito could come back, that would be sweet. I'm down for that too.
That was so brilliant.
I could go. Cheeseburgers, all 9. Let's go. So AAA is the next show we'll be predicting. But finally, like a CC Peniston track back in 1993, we are going to be talking some of the news and notes here. 2 things that really stood out. Rob, I'm going to ask you, because this is a collective group here on Deep Into the Heart Wrestling. Do you want to talk about some stuff that really pissed you off, or do you want to talk about something that made you smile?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
So, what do you want to talk about? All right, we'll start with the good, because I don't want to get irked right now. We'll start with the good. So, a certain.
Can I ask you something?
Do you want to know something?
Do you want to suck my dick?
I will say we did get that right. Dark State, new NXT Tag Champs. Let's go. And I got to say, that match was way better than I expected. I'm cool with Dark State now. And Cutler James talking about you don't want us on your ass. No.
What? He's all? What?
That's what he said. He said, you don't want us on your ass. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
We're going to say it. Cutler James is the new version of Don't Be a Menace to South Central. Robert Davis, do it with me now. Take me to jail. Throw away the key. Lock me up. I ain't afraid to fuck somebody in the ass. Whoa.
Holy moly. Okie doke.
Well, speaking of someone who may just absolutely fuck you, but not in that right way, who might just kill you, stab you, thrash you, put a hole in your ass, scary movie style. Nicola, hello. So, Karrion Kross, Killer Kross, has made his new debut. As we know, he's taking on Richard Holiday coming up, but he made his arrival in GCW along with Scarlett attacking Matt Cardona, and here is
Two
more of these individuals with Matt. Oh, low blow! What on earth is happening, Mose?
Kross isn't over. Shut the fuck up.
Killer Kross.
Look at that fucking both of them. Fuck
They are
yeah.
here in GCW, and you thought
You get on your knees and
Ghost
take my
before. And now we're seeing ghosts, ghouls, and goblins.
Yeah.
Kross got him through the door.
And, well, but wait, there's more. Karrion Kross will then cut this promo alongside Shotzi Blackheart and his wife Scarlett right after that. And here's the promo. How about a little violin, people?
I lost my dream job, and I'm
Oh.
sad. This isn't WWE, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know.
And it's not a word.
It's clearly not a fucking work. Hey, you know what? I'm not sad anymore. You got to get on with your fucking life. What am I going to do? Learn to play the violin? No. I'm going to do what I'm good at, which is fuck people up. Nobody's paying to see sad people. They're paying to see maniacs. Am I right? Exactly. Crossbeard champion. I know what you're thinking, Matt Cardona. We're coming to take your crown. I mean, she might be coming to take it. Me, I actually think something's psychologically wrong with me. Like, I think I want to drink your blood. I don't know, I might. I'll see you around.
You're getting fucked in the ass raw dog style, and he's draining your fucking blood. You heard that right. Remember?
Yes, bitch.
Fucking indie goddess. Shotzi fucking Blackheart. Your new champion. Fuck you.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love
loved it. Like, literally.
Oh, wow. That was amazing. I love that. I lost my job. Smash. It's like, yeah.
And it has now been
Oh,
announced.
Kross, we love you.
It is now,
Jesus.
it is now
Scarlett and Patrick.
on October 10th at House of Glory. With Glory Comes Pride, the first ever matchup between Killer Kross and Matt Cardona. I'm excited. I really am. Like, this one is going to be really good.
This is so
That's-
happy to have
Yeah.
Killer Kross back.
I might drink some blood. Yes, you will.
Do you know that people are still, there were still comments because of the event that he returned at, CZW. Oh, well, you know, it's a part of the WWE ID program. It must still be a work. No. Like, so what is a part of the ID program? So what? Look, Future Stars of Wrestling, where he started was a part of the IDW program. That doesn't mean that it's not a work. It's not a work. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, come on.
He's literally told you over and over in more than one promo, one video, one Instagram video. He has said the whole time it's not a work. So why the fuck numpties are still going? Because I think I was one of the idiots that actually sent that through to you two yesterday, which was it was a work, and I was like, after I went, shit, that's my bad. So yeah, I shouldn't have sent that through to us. I should have just did the normal and gone out bullshit. But yeah,
No, you're fine.
stupid me, stupid, stupid.
You're fine.
Didn't let Demon think. I let me think instead. It's always a bad idea.
It's
makes more sense.
wild because people are more concerned about getting worked than actually enjoying the story that's in front of them. There's a lot of people that know Karrion Kross, but there's not a lot of people that know Killer Kross. And boy, if they like Karrion, they're gonna love Killer Kross. And if you don't, there's something wrong. And that's okay. Killer Kross isn't for everybody. And that's perfectly fine. It's for us. That's for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
The best comment I think under it, besides I'm thinking it was a work because of the WWE ID program, which is a great program, but again, still doesn't mean that it's a work.
Side note, did you know people can get released from the ID program?
Which they did. Jordan Oasis, Aaron Roberts, and a couple of them did. They did.
I saw that today, and I was just like, oh.
People get released. Jordan Oasis, who was on Evolve, gone.
Gone. Yeah.
Like, people do get released.
That was interesting.
But they went bye-bye. They're gone.
Well, that's the thing, too. It's a performance-based business. Like, it even goes with not just the main roster, the ID program. If they feel that you're not living up to the potential, they're going to cut you. Yeah. And that's what happens. It's a business. It's not personal. It's a business. But as far as... Yeah, I know. I hear you. But I think with Killer Kross, the other comment that was under there is like, oh, why are we trying to make Killer Kross a star all of a sudden? Because he's fucking star-worthy material.
He's a fucking legend.
What are we doing here? Like, the fact that these are the mindset of people that just see the main roster run, or they just thought he was very meh in NXT because these are the Dave Meltzer fans of the world, guys.
Clean your effing office, motherfucker.
Thank you. So those are the fans.
The show every show. Fuck you, Dave Meltzer. Clean your effing.
Because it's the fans that look at that style and they don't see like the flippy and whatnot like we see with a lot of great wrestlers, because he's just like, I'm a suplex you, I'm a choke you, I'm a hit you. And there's a lot of fans that don't connect with that. And I'm like, we love that perfectly. That's exactly what wrestling is. Exactly what wrestling is. What are we doing?
I mean the promos alone, like my guy has told countless stories, like the lackadaisicalness of the average wrestling fan is mind-boggling, because I think if anybody finds a character like Killer Kross or Karrion Kross, if that's who you were introduced to, you would probably want to go back and see where he came from. Hey, what the fuck was this guy doing before he hit NXT? What was he doing before he hit the main roster? How long has he been wrestling? Where has he wrestled? Who has he wrestled? And that intrigue leads you to find these things in these promos. One specifically that stands out, this promo he did against Darby Allin. It was very good. There's one against Sammy Guevara. He basically sat in a ring and said, I'm going to dump you on your fucking neck. It was cut to the chase. It was very good. It told the story. Like, that intrigue of where these guys were before they hit WWE, because we have to get out of this mind frame that WWE is it. It's not. There's so much good wrestling out there.
To go into your point, I think the best part of Papa Don, who's a wrestler on the Northeast, he even said when he wrestled over on the West Side, Robert Davis, when he wrestled on the West Side, he said a lot of the West Coast fans are, and he said, I'm going to say I'm sorry to it because he's a Northeast guy, but a lot of the West Coast fans are better than the Northeast fans. And as a Northeast fan, I can also attest to it, because being in Las Vegas and doing that, the West Coast fans are more accepting and open to stuff, while the Northeast fans are kind of jaded because they've seen everything, because there's so many indie promotions out there. On the West Coast, you have like smidge, but I'm saying there's more East Coast promotions than West Coast promotions. So when you see a promotion like a Future Stars of Wrestling, Santino Brothers, a PWG, and you see all these opening your minds, you get more open-minded to it. You can become more chill with it. So got to give a shout out to the West Coast fans. I'm looking at you, Robert Davis.
Yeah. Shout out to PWG. Super Dragon, we miss you.
Somebody put on some Umbop, goddammit, with the Young Bucks. I digress. That was great. I'm
That
sorry.
was
Fucking awesome.
that was great.
Will and Kenny just in the middle of the cut, you just dancing around. It's like,
But
oh,
that's the thing, man. It's just like, y'all, there's more to WWE. I always used to say this. There's a difference between main roster WWE fans and NXT fans. NXT fans will know where these wrestlers came from, like the Garganos, the Ciampas, and people that come in. The main roster fans are just like, yeah, whatever. That's because it's a difference because they're so accustomed to Raw and SmackDown that they don't look anywhere else.
And
see, I used to be
And-
mindset like that because I used to love TNA only. I didn't watch. Go on, Rob. Sorry.
it's wild that the main roster fans don't accept the NXT wrestlers. It's literally the same fucking brand. What is wrong with you?
Many, many things.
I know specifically you and myself, but in terms of wrestling fans and what they're adhering and accepting to, like we talked about Obafemi earlier, like I think this man is ready to go to the main roster, but if you were just to stick him on Raw tomorrow, he would probably flounder because people would probably go, who the fuck is this guy? Where did he come from? I've never seen him before. He's literally on your developmental brand for the main program that you fucking like. What do you mean you don't know?
Rob, you sounded like Cat Williams there for a second. Hey, yo, bitch, who the fuck is this guy? This Obafemi.
Can I get some water?
I got some water. I got some water right here. H2O, motherfuckers. So, Nicola, you were saying that you were just a TNA fan, and as opposed to much like people.
For a long time, I literally only watched TNA, and then all of a sudden, it was like it was the only thing. I was anti WWE. I was anti everything else. I was like, TNA for me is it. That's it. That's where I'm stuck. All of that stuff. And then I think after a long time of watching it, I was just like, wait a minute. And then stuff in AEW. Then it was AEW. Then I like was not watching.
You met us, and that's
I
when
met you. That's when it all went.
When shit hit the fan.
No, and you know what? The best thing about that was I did meet all this lot. So yeah, and I'm grateful every day. Anyway, and then I expanded. I watched AEW all the time, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait, WWE. And then now my mind is more open. And if I like a certain wrestler, I will research and start watching our old matches, every single one, and then be a bit more clued up. Even though you do hear me on the show every week, go, who's that? Or, oh, I know who that is, because I will research certain names after they said it. And then I'll be online for 2 hours after shows going, oh, yeah, shit, I'm going to quickly research who they're talking about so I don't sound like a total nitwit.
Well, you're doing better. You're doing better with NXT. You're doing better with NXT and TNA.
Yeah, see, NXT, that was the thing. Like, obviously, I know Bo Dallas is, I know those who have come from there are, but the ones now I have to sit there and go, wait, who? And I'll research it for 2 hours and then come back and be like, oh, yeah, I know who he is now.
I mean,
watch every match over and over.
That's how I met Nicola, folks, was because of our love for TNA and knowing her being the TNA fan that she is. And then we all came together for our love of professional wrestling. And something that we do love is professional wrestling. And someone who we don't love is Raja Jackson. Fuck.
Oh, fucking, I'm saying it right now. Suck my dick. You're a dickhead.
So Raja Jackson was at Knox Pro, Rikishi's promotion. You don't look fly today. And since that happened, Rikishi, we mentioned the ID program before with the work and all that bullshit. The ID program has knocked Knox Pro off of their friggin' sponsorship and everything. Now Rikishi's got to be pissed because that cost him the ID program with everything. That goodbye Knox Pro. So for those who have not seen it, and we'll play the footage, Rampage Jackson's son was there. One of the workers, Psycho Stu, did not know that Rampage Jackson's son was not a worker, so he hit him over the head with a beer bottle. He then would later apologize to Raja Jackson, and then we would see backstage footage of AJ Mana was his name, not TJ. AJ Mana, who, by the way, as of this recording, has been fired from Knox Pro and from his shoot job for all the attention that he's getting. So thank fucking God for that. That's a friggin' justice right there. Fuck you. And then this whole thing just took a whole turn for the worse. And I'm going to even say it before we put the footage up. I'm going to skip B, 3 fuck yous. And here is my fuck yous. Ready? Rob Van Dam, Mark Henry, and Val Venus. Just because it's Val Venus. Val Venus talking about, because of course he has to get politics into this and godless, and Val, it's called The Dude's a Douchebag. This has nothing to do with God or politics, you motherfucker. And then we had Mark Henry. I'm sorry. With Val Venus, the shit that you said about Chelsea Green and that you're part of the problem, Chelsea, with her supporting the LGBTQ community, fuck right off. Don't go after Chelsea Green. What are you doing, you fucking douche? And the shit that he said about Nyla Rose and everything on that front. By the way, Nyla Rose? Girl, you better hide that title. You better hide that title. Nyla just won the Pro Wrestling Eve title, and she blocked Mercedes Moné on Twitter. I about died. This woman said, nope, not today. Not today. So Mark Henry, he didn't even apologize. He even said recently in an interview, he's standing by what he said because, the guy got it coming to him. You know what I'm saying? This is what happened. Mark, the man got punched 16 times. What are you talking about? He had what had come to him. The man apologized because he didn't know he was not a fucking worker. What are you doing defending this guy, you fucking asshole? But then again, this is Mark Henry who defended Vince McMahon. So my shot, no. God damn it, Mark. God damn it.
I'm just from a different era.
I hate that. A different generation in my generation. Oh, fuck off. We're in a new one. Go away. But then again, I've noticed we say this shit as well. In some terms. So yeah, but still, don't give him a right to do what he did, piece of shit.
And then Rob Van Dam, out of all people, was talking about why he supported.
What did Mr. Stone say?
Nothing. He was just, I didn't even watch the 59 minutes. I couldn't get through it. It was just about, the punches and this and whatnot, and this happened. I'm like, Rob, it shouldn't have happened. Don't defend this. I know you're Mr. ECW, and this is the same man who knocked Abyss's teeth out of his mouth in TNA.
Oh, hell no.
So, for those that don't know, when Rob would hit the kicks, he's knocked a few teeth out of people's mouth, especially Abyss's. That's why Abyss's teeth look all buggety, like right here. So it's just, it is what it is. But Rob, and I like you, Rob, but no, Rob.
You know what's really annoying? The fact that we've got our Rob sitting there, and every time you're standing, I'm like looking at you like this.
No. Let's put that to the front. Not you, Rob. The other Rob. Rob Van Dam, Rob. You're like the fucking 50 Cent. What did I do? What did I do?
Yeah, hang on. He's like, yes, Rob. Yes, Rob.
Yeah, wait, not
fuck me. What? Floyd say fuck me.
What you say fuck me for? So Raja Jackson, you piece of fucking shit. Now, there is some good news, as Sean Ross Sapp did push this into the forefront. And also Rampage Jackson is trying defend it too as well. But I'm like, you got to take care better care of your son with everything that he said about, us MMA fighters and whatnot. And I mean, he does feel sorry too as well. But I'm like, Rampage, it shouldn't be because you're MMA fighters or whatever. It's your son. Check your son. We all need to be checked. He should, and he also had a concussion, that being Raja Jackson before this. Why is he even around a ring? And you see Raja Jackson in the footage even admit, I'm going to give this boy a receipt. And then he goes into the ring and does what he does. So, Rampage, be a better father. Don't fucking check your kid. Check your kid. Sorry.
I agreed, because I thought that at the time. I was like, seriously, if that was rape, I'd be beating his ass. That's me personally, though.
No, and she's telling the absolute truth.
Yes.
Absolutely would. It's just weird how, as each passing day went on, the situation just got worse and worse and worse.
See, but then we know as parents ourselves, if our kids did something like that, would we be like that? No, I'd drag his ass back round there and I'd beat him myself.
Yeah.
You don't do that shit. Plus, most kids are not most people are not stupid enough to do that. But then again, what do I know, right?
Right.
So there was a report that the LAPD was investigating, and
yes,
they were told by Knox Pro told the workers of Knox Pro not to cooperate with the police,
which is he makes it even worse.
Wow,
so much worse. They
had the stupid hats on that day.
It's
you're gonna lose your fucking promotion.
You do fucking not investigating this. Don't go to the police. That's my thing too, is because I look at it from a stance like this. Here's when you know that when you see the veterans talking about this, we gave the people that we just said go fuck yourselves to. Out of everybody that was the voice of reason, John Bradshaw laid pro. JBL made the most fucking sense. He's like, yeah, Raja was 100% in the wrong. Yes, This is JBL, who was trained with Stan the Lariat Hansen, and who's notorious known for being a dick. Even JBL is like, no, he was 100% in the wrong. JBL, when JBL is the voice of reason, you know what that's saying something there. Out of all the people, JBL, who's known for being a dick and fucking doing the goose step in Germany like a dumbass. Anyway, I digress. We won't go. So,
Goose Step Jones.
So, Psycho Stu has been said to be in stable but critical condition. And one of the latest reports from Sean Ross Sapp is that Psycho Stu lost a lot of his teeth and choked on his own blood. He has facial injuries and no recollection of what happened, according to the Epic, who broke it up. So, yeah.
The report as of this morning, he's actually awake and does have a little bit of. He's putting the pieces together of what happened. It's still pretty foggy though, but yeah, he was dying in that ring. He choking on his teeth and his own blood, and 22 times. Raja hit him 22 times in the face.
It's one of those things where, too, I look at it from a stance like this. We did get to see everybody's outpouring of love for Psycho Stu all over the Twitter sphere, and it's just such a sad situation. Now, if y'all are uncomfortable with what we're about to play, unfortunately, this is what happened. So everybody has a better distinction of what we are talking about for those who have not seen it. So we're going to play the footage. It is viewer discretion is advised. So if y'all need to turn away, we understand. But this is just for reasons for those who may not be familiar with what happened. So here's the footage. Alrighty. So here is the footage of what happened between Raja Jackson and Psycho Stu. As we know, he gets into the ring, and this is what unfolds.
Don't block us, TikTok. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, man. Oh. Stop this shit, man.
And again, please do not put this motherfucker around any ring or anything. Just get
this. Don't let anyone in general put him in a freaking straitjacket. You don't get 22. No, that's disgusting. As much as I like violence, that is no, that is uncalled for. And you are a sack of shit. Simple as.
And I will say this. You know who's not a sack of shit? You want to know who's not a sack of shit?
He's not a sack of shit.
I know we left you on a downer this week, but y'all are not sacks of shit that listen to this fine show that is deeper to the heart of wrestling. Because we gave you a roller coaster ride from start to finish. We said what needed to be said, and we appreciate y'all for sticking in with us. We are going to probably talk about this more next week with Corey, because we are going to do a review of Clash in Paris. Our boy Cypher is going to come on, and we're going to talk about our thoughts of the event. Hi, Corey. And we're probably going to talk about another story.
Hi, Corey. Don't worry, you'll have me, not the one, yeah, you don't want to talk to her right now.
And we're probably going to get into more. We're going to get more into it next week because I'm sure a lot's going to develop, because this week Jake Hager was on Chris Van Vliet talking about fuck Tony Khan, and he responded back to Dax, who said it wasn't true. And he's like, whoever thinks it's not true, SMD, FTB, suck my dick from the back. Go, Jake! So we're definitely going to talk. So we're definitely going to talk about more of that next week. So what is it with being around Chris Jericho that you got to say suck my dick from the back? First of all, I'm going to say this right now, and excuse my language or how I'm going to put this, but that is probably one of the most gayest insults I've ever heard in my life. Why are you telling people to suck your dick from the back? You know what it is? It's like the fucking 40-year-old virgin. Why are you always telling me to go fuck a goat, man? Why are you always telling me to suck my dick from the back? That's literally what this is. What kind of fucking insult is that? Stop being around Conan. Go ahead, Nick. I'm sorry.
I say that shit all the time.
But it's different because it's cool when you do it with the yeet.
It's funny as hell when I say it, because it just is. When they say, you're like,
Well, I mean, you're not telling anybody to suck your dick from the back. You
No.
tell them to suck it from the front.
Right from the front.
Yeah.
No, to the wall, to the sweat drip down my. No. So,
Ah,
yeet,
skeet.
motherfucker. So,
Yeet.
yeet. With that being said, we appreciate y'all listening to this edition of Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling. We made you laugh, we made you cry, and we told you to suck our dicks. Yeet. So with that
A
being-
lot.
Yeet.
a lot. Yeet. And go scratch
And he
it.
took it. Yeah.
So our next shows, we don't have predictions until AAA, but we'll do a review with Corey next week. Our other watch-alongs that we still have, Alexa Bliss and Shayna Baszler, Alexa's Playground. We're going to be watching back since it is the 2-year anniversary since his passing. We're going to watch the Wyatt Family New Day, Wyatt Compound, and Xavier Woods being scared shitless out of his mind. We're going to see that. We're going to be doing some more. We actually have 2 more matches I'm going to say on this show that we're going to watch after those 2. Are y'all ready for this one? Because I added to the list and I wanted to surprise you both. We are going to watch. We're going to be. Yes. We're going to. We're going to. Do. Space Jam. We are going to be watching from ICW, Kaylee Ray against Viper. 10,000 tax.
Oh,
From ICW Fear and Loathing.
Fuck yeah.
good Lord.
And since I know the Bruv is no longer around right now, he's going to have some neck surgery, which Bruv, we do wish you a speedy recovery, Mr. Will Ospreay. We do. We are going to be watching one of his earlier matches and talk about the backlash and incident from it, as we're going to watch from Rev Pro 2016, William Ospreay goes one-on-one with the late, great Vader Tom. So, yes.
Oh, shit.
We're going to watch the infamous match where Vader said that Ricochet and Will Ospreay are just a bunch of gymnastics and they're not what I did in Japan. Oh, it got heated. It got heated back in the day, bruv. We're going to talk about all that. God rest his soul, Vader. So with that being said, we will see you very, very soon for more of these fine, good audio goodnesses and video-nesses, because you want to see our faces, even though I have a big forehead and Robert looks like he's sleeping. You missed that one, too. Everybody thinks you look sleeping. Somebody give this boy some fucking Dayquil.
I hate to think, if they say that about you two, I hate to think what they say about me.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
God damn it, Robert. Wake up.
She thinks she's insane. She believes she's possessed. She also talks about everybody dying. Also, she likes playing with. Oh, and she likes to tell men everyone to suck their dick. Yeet. She is insane. Yes, we know.
We know.
And we don't care.
And we don't care. We're here. We're there. We're everywhere.
And
We're
yes, if I call myself a demon, that's because I am.
So with that being said,
Promise.
come at us, bro. Anyway, I digress. So with that being said, Rob, you have done amazing work from the socials, window to the wall. No, I'm kidding. From the socials to the graphics to everything from the intro. Rob, where we can find you, us on social media and yourself. Go ahead, bro.
Good Lord. An hour and a half. What a show. And we hope you enjoyed the show just as much as we enjoy making these shows. It's like I said last week, it's been 2 years. This is, I think, show 49, if I'm not mistaken. Man, here's to another, 49, 50 shows. As long as we can do this till the wheels fall off. And we hope you follow us everywhere. Linktree/BlackHeartTVD3. You will find our Instagram. You'll find a link to Mike's YouTube with all of our episodes. Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Well, we still have it. We'll see after this episode. We have our blue sky there. We don't have a Twitter because fuck Elon. And follow us, interact, tell us good things, tell us bad things, just tell us things. We appreciate any and all interaction, and we love doing this, and we hope you enjoy the content that we do put out. As far as what I'm doing, me and my brothers, my good brothers of the Too Sweet Click, we just recently released a review of the AEW show Forbidden Door. You can go check that over on our YouTube page, YouTube.com/TSKLMFNday. If you want to follow us on any social media, actually, it's Linktree.com/TSKLMFNday. So go follow us there. If you want to have a good time with myself and the boys. So you can also check out Nicola, the Demoness, Michael Larkin, Dog, and myself over on the Max Wrestling YouTube. And you can also check me out this Thursday. As you may or may not know, I am the Stat Man, not a Scat Man. we will be reintroducing Promo Climax number 3. This will be the 3rd installment of the Promo Climax, and that gets started this Thursday with myself and one AT wrestler of the CWO. And I know what you're thinking, Statman, you're in the CWO as well. Well, it's not just myself. It is the champion of Max, the Demoness. She's also in CWO. We also have Teddy, and the CWO is going to run roughshod over this tournament, whether you think or not. So get ready for that on Thursday as I take on AT Wrestler.
Alrighty.
So go follow us there. If you want to follow me, Robert Davis, linktree/Hey, I'm Rob.
Links will be in the description to everything Robert Davis and Max Wrestling and TSK and all that goodness. Now, Nicola McDonald, as I stare deeply into this camera, where can we follow you on the socials? The floor is yours.
As Rob just said, go check out Max Wrestling because obviously all 3 of us are on now. Demoness is currently world champion, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. But let's just say I won't be appearing, but go watch out for my brother over there. Oh no, sorry, the Statman over there, CWO, and also go check out Mike. Go check out everyone on Max Wrestling. You can find me in hell as always. No, it's Demonester on Instagram. It is Nicola Mac 853 on Twitter. Even though we don't do Twitter, fuck you, we don't. And that's it, isn't it?
Yeah,
and everybody does.
There's the
right.
There's the personal Instagram, but we will put that in as well. Because if you really want to follow Nicola, it's Demonesta. Just do it. Just follow Demonesta.
I did the Demon. Look, I always say don't follow me, but actually, I do want to thank every one of you for watching. Because obviously, I'm the Looney Tune out the 3, and I come out with some crazy ass stuff. And yeah, much love for listening to us.
Fucking insane.
Fucking insane shit. Like really, Twitter and Instagram. You should. Both of your Instagrams.
Oh.
You as a whole on.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna.
You as a whole on Instagram and the Demoness Instagram, please do follow because it's fun.
Yeah, please do.
So
and maybe if you ever do get to try and talk to us, you don't know if you're going to speak to Nicola or you're going to speak to Demon. So just a warning.
Proceed with caution.
Everybody does.
I have a story about that, but that'll have to wait for another time.
All right.
Oh no, I know what story you're talking about.
Save it for a rainy day. Save it for another show.
We have many rainy day stories.
It's raining dicks right now, sunshine. So with that being said, if you want to check out this program, it's S&M Network Show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling, the weekly review with Paul Morales and Daniel Kremens and I. Hi, Paul. Hi, Dan. Uncaged with Dan and I, we're going into season 6. Mo, our bro, will be joining us for our first episode where we're going to look at the Bash at the Beach, where Vince Russo, bro, said you will never see that piece of shit again in Hulk Hogan. And we're going to discuss that whole shebang.
Side note, we were talking about this on the TSK show last night, and DC had mentioned that you guys were reviewing the AWA show, and Mo almost crashed the fuck out.
I can't wait to hear that shit. So spoiler alert, Moses and AWA Superclash, which is on YouTube because Paul found the link. It's only like a 2.5 hour show. This is the one where Moses did not put out on the friggin' Retro Rewind. So Paul, Dan, and I are going to watch it as our season finale of season 6. And Mo he just loves the AWA. Larry Zbyszko, friggin' Jake the Milkman Millman. Come on now, man, the classics.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So I cannot wait to hear that. That made me laugh. So check out Wrestling Roundtable's coming back as we're going to talk about Hulk Hogan. We coming for you, Ninja, and all the great stuff that was Hulk Hogan's career, the good, the bad, and the whoa, brother type of vibes. And yeah, just Steve and Mike show. Hi, Steve. Hi, Jenny's a bitch. Go fuck yourselves. We're going to be talking more of the Steve and Mike show as well on the Mike with Mike LFC podcast. You know how it is, man. Links to my Instagram, Twitter. It's a whole lot, but it's a goodness. It's a whole lot of goodness, if you will. So with that being said, links in the description. Follow, like, subscribe. And if you want to come at us because, well, we rain and fire like Apache helicopters. So for Nicola McDonald, my name is Mike Larkin. For Robert Davis, the Robert that we like. Fuck you, Logan Paul. You are nothing but a backflipping YouTuber who drinks salt water with your bullshit product at his prime. And well, Raja Jackson, fuck off, bitch.
Beach.
Beach.